Greetings, sports fans and bubblegum fans, ASMR Sports. Back with you today with another scintillating video to relax and enthrall you. I'm guessing maybe this video will get some viewers who are not familiar with my channel, since it's some content that I don't normally do. But if you're not familiar with my channel, it is an ASMR channel. If you're not familiar with ASMR, go look that up. But basically, these videos are to relax people. That's why I'm whispering. Some people find that very relaxing. So we relax by talking about things usually related to sports, but sometimes related to bubblegum. And that is what brings us here today. So I hope you will sit back, relax, and learn about this gigantic box of bubblegum balls that I recently purchased from Sam's Club. I was at my local Sam's Club and was in the candy aisle looking for things. One of my daughters is a total sweet tooth, and she loves candy. And so I usually take a peek there at what they've got, and I saw this big huge box, which we'll get a little bit of zoom out on. Look at this bad boy. 850 gumballs are in here. And if you've watched this channel before, you know that my gum of choice when seeking those nice, calm, relaxing gum chewing sounds is these double bubble, wrapped bubble gum pieces that are just, regular pink bubblegum flavored gum. Just one flavor in here. And I've chewed a great deal of these in my life on this channel and elsewhere, and off the channel too. And a lot of times I think, boy, it would be nice to have some variety now. They do have variety bags of those double bubble wrapped gums. But they have, I don't know, they're like, you get the regular, you get the grape, which is fantastic. You get watermelon, which nobody wants in my house. And then I think maybe there's like a raspberry or something. So it's either 3 or 4 flavors, not that many. And nobody wants the watermelon, so those are always sitting around. And, that's just not a lot of variety. So I saw this, and I said, you know what, that would probably be good to have for a lot of variety. Hopefully these flavors are good. I did notice only after I purchased this that one of the flavors is banana, which is honestly a gigantic mistake by Double Bubble to put that flavor in here. Nobody wants your freaking banana gum, so I'm going to have about 100, maybe 110 banana flavored gumballs that I don't know what to do with. So maybe I don't know if anybody wants those, I'll ship those to you. But the other flavors look pretty solid. We'll do a taste test of at least one. I don't know if I'm going to want to eat a ton of these. But we're going to open this up. We're going to take a look at the box, and we're going to just generally explore this gigantic box of 850 gumballs. I wanted to also show you guys this. So this Double Bubble logo has this little crown-shaped insignia on here. It says America's Original, and those of you who were alive in the 80s probably may recognize this little design here, because that used to have, instead of America's Original in it, the word Fleer, because Fleer was the originator, the original, brand that created Double Bubble gum, and they got sold a long time ago to another card company who didn't pick up the candy business, so the Double Bubble name and the IP for this and a lot of their candies, got sold off, and probably has been sold multiple times since then. So kind of funny to see this America's Original instead of the Fleer logo, but you will see that Crown Fleer logo on any, Double Bubble from the 80s and probably the 90s too, early 90s. It looks like now, if you look on the side here, Concord Confections, a division of Tootsie Roll, is the one who owns the rights currently. I bet they probably bought them directly from Fleer, and they might be the only owner since they're a very established name in the candy industry. Each gumball does have 30 calories, which is nothing to sneeze at. On the back of this insane box, you'll see an entire selection of other gumball products that you can order. I got this box from Sam's Club, as I may have mentioned, and you can order all these from Sam's Club by putting in a special order, which is interesting. I didn't know that you could special order stuff at Sam's Club, but makes me wonder what other kinds of things you might be able to special order. Anyways, all of these things are gumballs, and they have up to an 8,500 count box of these gumballs you're looking at right here. This is an 850 count box that I purchased, so they have a box that's 10 times this size, which just sort of boggles the mind, because this thing is pretty heavy. It's probably like 35 pounds or something. You know, a 10X box would be like 300 some pounds, 350 pounds. You'd have to have a forklift or something to move that, I would think. But anyways, lots of other, like, different flavors and stuff. You can get ones, like limeade sounds kind of delicious. They have a lemon lime flavor in this one, but not a lime. And they have up here, they have green apple. These are kind of cool home run balls. Baseball looking things. So, tons of different gumballs that maybe I would prefer over this box, and it's banana. Like the very cherries are in here. I might like those a lot and want to order a whole box, but it'd probably take me 3 years to get through this. On this side, you have also another bunch of special order items from the same company, and these are all, I think, a few of them are gum, but a lot of these are candy. Maybe they are gum, because that one's chewing gum. This is candy, so maybe just a handful of candies. So all sorts of different stuff. All these kinds of candies are the things that you would see in, like, vending machines. My local shopping mall has, actually, I think like every shopping mall seems to have like a whole bank of vending machines that, you put a quarter in and you get a handful of these little small-sized candies. And my daughter always wants to get those, and, like, the germaphobe in me has a little bit of a convulsion when that happens, because I'm sure they never clean those friggin' machines, and there's little kids, like, sneezing on their hands or sneezing directly on the thing. God knows what. So that definitely gives me the skeeves, but if you have those vending machines, I guess you get boxes like this of candy and fill them up. You may have noticed on the front of this thing, it says $850 times 25 cents. In a vending machine will get you $212.50 in sales from this box. And this box cost, which I didn't know at the time because it didn't have a price on it, this box ended up costing, I think it was like $35 or $40. So, if you can get $212 for it, you're doing very well. So, with that, I think I'm ready to open this thing up, take a look inside. Now, when I shake this thing, it kind of sounds like the balls are just roaming around in there, and I really hope that's not the case, because it seems very non-hygienic. I would want there to be like a plastic bag enclosing all of them. So I hope that's the case, because, like, look at this. I mean, this box is not tightly sealed, so it's just exposed. If there's gum, someone could just take a friggin' syringe and put some, poison right in there at the store. So I really hope they sealed these a lot better than just stick them in a cardboard box. But we're gonna find out, folks. I'm gonna have to move the camera a lot because this is so big. Just get rid of the tape seal here. I have to hold it with one hand. This is like how people used to do videos, YouTube videos back in the day before, like, Here's your raw gumballs. Oh, this is kind of fun. So you get these little signs that you would put on your vending machines to say what's in the machine. Pretty cool. I like that. I can use those as posters or something. Decorations. Alright, let's get some gumball sounds. Not beautiful. I don't know what is. Look at all those bad boys. Don't worry, I wash my hands. Well, all those yellow ones are nasty banana. So I think what I want to do is actually pull one of each color, and then we'll analyze those. Man, they're putting them down. They're rolling all over the place. All right, right there. Let's see. I need a blue one, a white one, and a yellow one. What else don't I have? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do I not have? Oh, I don't have a banana. My brain just blocked it out. Alright, so I put them against the box here. Maybe that's a good way to do it so we can actually, oh, wait a minute. I got two. I don't have a grape. Okay. There's a grape. Banana. Cherry. Strawberry. Orange. Pineapple's white, I presume. Yeah, blueberry. And, lemon lime. Look like a bunch of pool balls or something. Well, it looks like, yeah, each one of these is stamped. There'll be clearest on this. Each one of these is stamped with a double bubble logo on there, so you know what you're dealing with. And, you know, I'm trying to think what I can compare these two to. I guess I'll maybe use a baseball card. This is a baseball card. If you know how big a baseball card is, maybe you don't. If you're not here for sports card content usually, but this is how big the gum is. So it's bigger than a normal, or one of those smaller gumballs you would sometimes see. It's a jumbo gumball, and yeah, I don't know. All right, I think I'm gonna try grape first. See what that does. Okay. My reaction initially is it's very soft. It's very sweet. But honestly, it does not taste like grape much at all. It almost just tastes more like regular bubblegum flavor. So I find that kind of a letdown, especially because the wrapped grapes double bubble that I've had are very grapey. They taste, like Big Leaf Chew grape or any other quality grape gum. But this one it really just tastes kind of like plain sweetness, kind of like bubblegum flavor. On the one hand, that's disappointing because I like a nice deep grape flavor when I, have gum that's grape flavored. On the other hand, maybe it means that the banana ones will taste nothing like what I think they will. And they'll just be sort of a sweet bubblegummy flavor primarily. That would be best case scenario. But I'm not sure I can expect that. This also makes me want to maybe try some of the more assertive flavors, like cherry or orange, to see if they're more pronounced than the flavor of that grape one. So I'm gonna spit my gum in this thing. I wish I had some water to cleanse the palate. But I do not, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna try an orange. You don't see a lot of orange flavored gum around, do you? Pretty rare flavor. Let's try it out. Okay. Once again, very soft, very fresh, but I will say the orange flavor is more pronounced than the grape flavor was in the grape one. But overall, it's quite muted. And I think that's because basically so far these flavors seem to be very sort of sweet only, not a lot of sour to the taste. Maybe it's just hard to, no, I don't know, there's plenty of sour gums out there, so I know you can make gums taste sour. But it almost seems like they just took regular bubblegum flavor and then added a little bit of like orange essence or grape essence, but they didn't change the sourness level at all. And for some of these, especially the oranges and the cherries and the pineapples, really everything except banana, you gotta have that sour component. It's like if you made cookies and you didn't put salt in them, they would taste like, garbage. Because that saltiness really brings out the flavor that you expect, and it just feels like you're eating cotton candy if you don't have that in there. And sometimes you don't add, salt to cookies because you got salted margarine or butter in there that brings the saltiness, although I think most cookie recipes do require, call for salt. So anyways, without that sourness, you don't get nearly as potent of a flavor for any of the fruits that traditionally would have a sourness to them. So I think that's kind of what's going on here. Alright, I'm going to try one more, then I got to roll, because got to pick up kids, but I feel like maybe people would want me to do the banana, but I don't really want to. I kind of want to do the pineapple, because I think it's going to be the best. Actually, you could do some interesting combinations, like, I guess we don't have coconut, so we can't do pineapple banana, kind of pineapple coconut, like a pina colada. But you could do like pineapple and banana, which is, probably a pretty common combination of like smoothies and stuff. Let me try the pineapple by itself. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the orange. Just overwhelming sweetness to the flavor in lieu of any kind of sourness. So you get a little bit of kind of pineapple essence flavor in there, along with a very rich sweetness, but very understated. So I think as a finale, I'm gonna, by the way, apologies, my hands look very dry. It's heating season here where I am, and so basically humidity is like 4% in my house. I do have a whole house humidifier, but I have not turned it on yet because it doesn't seem to be working, so I gotta have somebody come and take a look at that, and then I'll have some humidity in here. But, generally winters are very, very dry. Skin gets dry around here. Alright, I'm going to try the banana, but I'm going to mix it with the pineapple. I'm already chewing. I'm not going to spit on my pineapple. Okay. Okay. That's kind of what I expected. Once again, it's a very muted flavor. With banana, you don't expect that. You don't expect that sourness at all, so its lack does not quite, have the same meaning for that flavor compared to some of the more tart flavors. But as I had predicted, the lack of any sort of strong flavor profile of that banana means that it doesn't really taste like the terrible kind of artificial banana flavoring that you taste in candies. And I think I could convince myself to, chew a banana now and then. However, what I'm more likely to do is tell my kids that it's like juicy fruit flavor and see if they like it, and if they do, then maybe they'll just eat those. But yeah, I don't know. I won't throw them away, I'll tell you that. They're decent enough, but overall kind of a disappointment with the flavorings. Of these gums. But it was fun to explore. I want to kind of see the ingredients. I mean, I assume there's a citric acid in here. Interesting, they do not mention citric acid, or I feel like there's another type of acid that they add to candies. So very interesting. It just say artificial flavors. So that could be, or there could be some sort of acid that provides acidity a little bit, but it could be that there's no acid component in the ingredients, and that's why there's just no tartness really to any of these flavors, and that's just a decision that they made. In flavoring these things. I don't know. Alright. There you have it, folks. 850 gumballs for your viewing pleasure. I hope everybody enjoyed. Take another peek here on our way out. have for today. Please do give a like and subscribe if you'd like more content from this channel. Generally, everything is whispered on this channel, and vast majority of the time I'm chewing some gum as well, or some kind of candy. So if you enjoy chewing sounds and whispered content, especially if you like sports or sports cards, I hope you'll give a like and subscribe, and we will catch all of you next time. You have a great one. Bye now.